What's up, everybody? It's your boy Teasy the Barber. Today we're bringing a clipper review, the Wahl Magic Clip Cordless. We're going to review this clipper today. I'm going to give you guys the specs, what I think about it, when I use it, when I don't use it, what I like about it, what I don't like about it. So I'm excited about it. We're going to do a close-up of it in a minute. First I want to tell you guys this is a great clipper, okay? Runs real good. Now with mine, I would say that I can cut 2 hours probably, just knocking out fades. Really good all around clipper. It's really light. It's really nimble. You can really move it really, around. So let's get a close up of it. I'm going to explain some more stuff and let's get to it. Alright guys, this is the Wahl Magic Clip Cordless Clipper. Okay. As you guys can tell, it's cordless. Almost dropped it there. It is cordless. I have the charger right here. Okay, now the good thing about this charger is the connection on the front of it is really durable. Okay, it's got a nice thick cord here. This cord's really stiff too, which is good. Okay, so this is come on. Anyways, my camera doesn't want to focus, so we'll go back down here. Plugs in 2 prongs, non-grounded, so it's the ground's inside. This piece comes out. Not sure why, but it does come out. Locks back in like that. Now when you plug this in, you're going to get a blue light. I don't know if you can tell, that's a blue light. Okay? You can get a blue light, and that means it's charging. When the light goes off, it's done charging. Now, on one charge, I can cut for, I'd say about 2 hours before it's like fully dead. But I would say it starts to die out within like an hour and a half maybe. So, but this thing's really powerful too though. Like for a cordless clipper, this thing's incredible. So it'll chop through wet hair, thick hair, anything. I use this for a lot of fro tapers, fro shaping, balding out. It's just a real quick, the thumb grip on here, right here, this little indent. It's really nice to do. It's really balanced. So your fingers sit right underneath here on these back ledges. You can see how it's kind of ridged. I set my 3 fingers there, 1, 2, and 3, and it makes it for a really easy flick motion, without having to move your wrist a whole bunch. So I tend to toss mine around a lot just because they're so light and cordless. The paint on here, as far as like the Magic Clip paint, like the lettering and stuff, hasn't faded. I've had mine for about 8 months now. Nah, 6 months. 6 months, and still hasn't faded, which is good. I'm about to just go to manual focus, because this is ridiculous. Okay, so we're back down here. So now to zero gap this clipper, it's really simple. All you do is take this steel blade off, okay? Or I mean, even just loosen it really. Just crack those 2 screws there. And then when you come up here, you're gonna move, see how this moves? You're just gonna line these up to where it's pretty close, and then you're gonna come and you're gonna dial it in where you want it to be. And again, these screws aren't super tight. They're not super loose either, though. There's just a little bit. Okay, and I don't do mine super close, just because that's what my liners are for. But if you get it right, which I think I did, I'm a little bit off. Now for you new barbers out there, the best way to test if your clippers are too sharp for somebody's head or face or neck or anything like that, this piece right here on the inside of your arm, your elbows right here, this piece right here, real tender spot on your arm, okay? Fire up your clippers and just tap right there. If you get any irritation right there, it tends to be too sharp for somebody's neck or face, okay? Good tip. Now let's talk about the crunch blade. I like the crunch blade a lot, and what the crunch blade is it's a skip tooth blade. So like every other blade is a little bit shorter. So it's like long blade, a little bit shorter, long blade, a little bit shorter, long blade, a little bit shorter. Now what that does is it's almost like a texturizer, so it doesn't leave a clipper line as easily as, say, you know, the Wahl Seniors. That leaves a good sharp line if you don't know how to flick it out right, if you're too, you know, in there and then scoop up. So I like the crunch blade. I think that it feathers out real nicely. It doesn't leave a clipper line, and again, part of that is from the balance of the clipper too. Overall, I would say I would give it this clipper here, I'd give it a 10 out of 10. Really, I have no complaints. The only thing I really wish is that the double magnets fit on it, but it's Wahl versus Andis, so I mean that's a far-fetched dream. So all in all, I would say this is a really good clipper. All right, back up top, back up here. Now I'm on Amazon right now. This clipper right now on Amazon with the Prime shipping, $100. Okay, now I know you can get them cheaper. I picked mine up for about $74, I believe. So I've seen them as low as $65. I've seen them as high as $100. Overall, 5 out of 5. I would recommend it to any barber that's looking for a cordless clipper that still has a good amount of power and will last a long time. Now, a tip that I do with these, in between cuts, I plug mine in. So I got mine hanging on my hook at the station, you know what I'm saying? I plug them in between cuts if I've been cutting for a while. Not every cut, but you know, if I do 3 or 4 back to back, I might plug them in while they're sitting there, and then I might switch to a different clipper just to keep them charged. That way, when I do go to use them, I can just yank them off the cord. I'm clipperless for the whole cut. I know they're gonna last, okay? Thanks for watching the clipper review of the Wahl Magic Clip Cordless. Appreciate it. If you liked the video, hit the like button, share it for all the barbers out there. If you like my channel, please hit the subscribe button. Thank you, and I'll see y'all again.